Hi there, in this lesson we're going to look at scale drawing topic, but in particular enlarging and reducing shapes. Now scale drawings are usually when you take a large object or building or a vehicle and try and make it much smaller. For example, this Spitfire here, you might see this in a toy shop where they produce the Spitfire but 72 times smaller. But what this means is every part of it's 72 times smaller. The wings are 72 times smaller, the cockpit is, the propellers, every part of it is 72 times smaller. Same with an architecture. Uh, an architect, sorry, he would take a building and make it much smaller and draw the plans of it so that then a builder could go and build the building. And again, you could do this for plans to create vehicles. This one's for a shuttle. You could do it for cars as well, so that the engineers who are making or producing it have a kind of blueprint to then go on and produce it. Sort of like Lego kind of descriptions. Then you could go on and produce the vehicle or the item. Right, let's start very simply by enlarging shapes by 2 times and see how that works. So we'll start very basically with a rectangle. Okay, so we've got a rectangle. Now what you want to do is count the number of squares it takes up. So 3 along and 2 down. Now if I'm enlarging this by 2 times, I've got to make sure that I double every side. Okay, so instead of going 3 along for my new shape when I've enlarged it, I should go 6 along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And instead of going down 2, I should go down 1, 2, 3, 4, taking care to stop on the actual boxes and not go past them like this. If I'm trying to go 6 along, I don't want this kind of sloppy kind of idea of where you go past the box. You want to keep it really accurate and stop on the lines. And then back up to the start, and you have finished enlargement by 2 times. So 3 by 2 goes to 6 by 4. Okay, let's look at a kind of slightly more complicated one. Let's say it's not as simple as just basic rectangle. Let's say we go along, then up, then along 2, and then back down, and then along 3, and then down, and then along and back up. Okay, so what you want to do here is pick a point to start. Let's imagine I'm going to pick this point here, and we're going to start here. What you can do is you can write numbers on the kind of sides, 1, 1, 2, and so on. I'm not going to do that for this time, but you could. So I'm going to start by going along 2. Okay, so in fact, I'll just start a wee bit lower here. I'll go along 2. I'm at this point here now. This goes up 1, so I need to go up 2. This goes along 2, so I'm going to go along 4. This one goes down 1, so I'm going to go down 2. And then along 3, so I'm going to go along 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it goes down 1, so I'm going to go down 2. So you're taking care to do every single part of it. Now, I don't really need to count the bottom because I know it goes along back to there and up to finish. So that's an enlargement of 2 times of that kind of slightly harder shape. Okay, let's just look at a triangle now. Okay, so if you're imagining a triangle, something slightly harder to do, let's go down 4, along 2, and then a diagonal in like that. Now you might think, how do I enlarge the diagonal by 2? Well, what you tend to do is, you tend to focus on the vertical line, horizontal, up and down and along. So that's 4 boxes. So I'm not going to go 4, I'm going to go 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And along there's 2 boxes. So I'm going to go along 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's easy enough just to join these 2 lines up and you get your triangle shape. Okay, what about a kind of trickier triangle to do? All right, so something like this. So we'll go along 4 boxes, maybe go up like that, and then down like that. So we've got 2 diagonals on this time. Okay, I'm going to try and enlarge it by 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So the bottom should be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now what I tend to do next is I try and figure out where this is. Now in this diagram up here, you go along 1 and up 3. So along 1 and up 3. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go along 2 because I'm doubling and go up 6. So right up to there. Now once I've got that point, it's quite easy to finish this off. I can go, okay, right, join that up to there and join that up to there, and I'm done. Okay, what about enlarging by 3 times? Well, this is just the same idea. All you have to do is do everything 3 times as big. So say something like this. Let's put a wee diagonal in there, and down one, and along. Again, pick a point to start. So I usually start kind of this area here. Now I'm going along the way first. I'll go along the way first. So I'm going to go along 3 this time. 1, 2, 3. Up 1, so I'll go up 3. That one goes along 2, so I'll go along 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This goes diagonally through one box. I'm going to go diagonally through 3 boxes. This goes down 1. I'll go down 3. And then I can just go down 3 this side and go along the bottom. Now, if I've done it right, the bottom should be 3 times 4, so it should be 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and I'm done. Okay, what about reducing? Well, it's just a similar idea. So I'm just going to do a quick example of this. Let's say you go down 4, you go along, what have we got, 4, 5, 6, and so on. If I want to reduce this by 2 times, well, you just half all the sides. So instead of going along 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm going to go along 3. Instead of going down 4, I'm going to go down 2, then back along 3, then back up 2. Again, reducing by 3 times, similar idea, just divide all the sides by 3.